Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. So in this video we're going to see how to create an estimate. Okay, so before we go in how to create an estimate, if anyone hasn't seen the video how to create an opportunity, I would request them to first see the video that we have uploaded how to create an opportunity because those are interlinked. So let's create an estimate. Okay, so I'll go to the CRM module. Okay, go to the opportunity. Okay, and I'll select the SOCO for that we have created. Okay, so as you know, the process of how to create an opportunity. Okay, we'll create an estimate. Okay, under this we just add a line. Okay, we choose the bidder. Okay, for which bidder we are actually making these estimates. Okay, the scope type is set it. I'll just put weird signage. Okay, I save this. The estimate number gets automatically assigned to this. Okay, that's the system generated. Okay, what type, then the date that we have created over here, and then you have a smart button over here. Okay, wherein it would directly pop up the entire estimate page. Okay, the bill to and the ship to address gets auto populated from the opportunity itself. The opportunity number is assigned over here. Okay, if this opportunity has been created converted into an project, the project also will auto populate over here. Right now it's in opportunity stage. We have the sales representative. Those are nothing but the users you can assign to who is the sales representative. Okay, the one who will be creating this estimate, those name will get assigned automatically over here. Then you have the client reference. If there's any, you can add it over here. Okay, then the installation type, you have uh, open shop. Okay, then the privilege wage and the union, you can select any one of this. Then the installation type details, here you can fill it in manually. You have the payment terms. Okay, then the estimate type, what type of estimate is this, then the estimate send date. Okay, the estimate want date, the production lead time after approval, project completion date and the required completion date. Okay, so you can fill all those dates accordingly. Then you have the summary, then the drawing and specification reference over here. Okay, which these fields are the text fields which we enter manually. And then we have these estimate lines. Okay, wherein you actually enter the estimate lines over here. When you select on add a product, okay, this entire line gets populated over here. Then you can select a product. Okay, let's say if I'm selecting an angle. Okay, when I confirm this, okay, the unit price, okay, the unit cost if you have assigned to the particular product gets populated over here. Okay, and then the overhead percentage if you have assigned, like, what should be the markup, it gets populated over here. So this is directly picked from the product itself. So we have here the change product. Okay, this functionality is basically like uh, for the previous records. If you have already created the estimates, okay, when you just click on this and you want this description not to be changed, but you want to link to another product. Okay, once you enable this and link to the another product, the description remains the same. Okay, it's just that the product is different if you want to assign. Okay, that's the functionality for this. And then we have another tab that has an financial analysis. So I'll get to there. Okay, once we create this, and then comes the line numbers. Okay, then we have the product, the description, the quantity, unit of measure if you have assigned any, the height, width and area. Okay, these are calculated. Okay, if those are the signage products. Okay, so you can assign the height, width, area gets calculated accordingly, and then the area is into the unit cost. Okay, I'll show this as well. So the unit cost, okay, over here, and then we have the sign, the cost per sign. Okay, if it's the if you have entered height, width other than what is one. standard. You have the unit cost, then you have the production cost, okay, based on the quantity, okay. Then you have the overhead percentage, and then the unit price is calculated. So how does this unit cost and the overhead percent gets auto fetched is, if you go to the product, okay, and if you go for the particular variant that I have selected is nothing but this stainless steel 1 by 4 thickness 20 inch long. In this I have set the cost as 500, and then the markup percentage I have set it as 80. So the selling price over here is 900, and then you have the markup percentage as 80, okay. So once I set this, okay, it's just a one-time configuration you have to do in the product. So if I go again back to the estimate, this all gets auto fetched. So let's say if this is a signage product, okay, and then I add the height as 10, the width it might be 20, and then once I save this, okay, what happens is this height and width gets multiplied, and then the area is calculated, and then you multiply the area into the unit cost, you get the cost per sign over here, and then the production cost is nothing but the cost per sign into the quantity, you get the production cost. The overhead percentage is fetched from the product itself. If you want, you can change it manually over here, okay, and that would calculate your unit price and then the total, okay. And then you have the EBOM over here, okay. If there is a EBOM that has been created against this particular variant, okay, so that pops up over here, okay. So there's a separate video for the EBOM, how to create an EBOM. You can check out how does the EBOM is been created, and the BOM and the EBOM, okay. So once I have completely assigned this entire thing, okay, over here, and then I save this. Okay, now if you see over here, there is a change that has been occurred, okay. That's nothing because of the EBOM, okay. So once, if I go to the EBOM, particular EBOM, okay, there's a calculation wherein the cost of the production, the overhead percentage you see, and this is 0.35, and then the unit price that has been calculated is 29, okay. So all of, oh, okay, so all of them has, the moment I assign the EBOM, all of that has been assigned to this. The cost, unit cost, and then the overhead percentage is fetched from the EBOM and not from the product now, okay. There are two ways, okay. Once you assign the product, it gets with the product, but now once you assign the EBOM that you have particularly made for this particular opportunity and that particular vendor, so that's how the EBOM for the particular customer, sorry, so that's how the EBOM is there. So there's a separate video for that, you can check out, okay. I'll be adding another product as well. So I'll be adding another product. Let's add bollard, okay. I'll just confirm with this, okay, and I'll select the EBOM. Alright, I'll save this. Okay, so this unit cost and this overhead percentage has been fetched from the EBOM, okay. If you want, you can add the height and width if it's for signage, okay. You can change the quantity on that. Let's say I'll make it for 10, yeah, so you get the price accordingly for that. So you can create multiple lines, and you know, you can assign the products over here. So the main functionality for this financial is, like, whenever you select one of the line items over there, what it does, it gives you an entire analysis of the cost, material cost, fabrication labor cost, outsource cost, installation labor cost over here, the what is the unit production cost, the total quantity, overhead percentage, everything over here, okay. That was the total profit and overhead percentage, including everything, okay. Now if you see, and if you see this overhead percentage, the total profit, overhead percentage, total selling price, okay, the total production cost over here, those, so those are only valid when you select the particular for one of the analysis that you want, okay, which is nothing but that you get under the EBOM itself, okay, which is under the calculation. So these are all the analysis, okay, the profit overhead percentage, unit cost, everything has been fetched, okay, in one view. Just by selecting this, you will have the entire analysis over here. There, if you select more than one of the product, okay, so save this, okay, some of the fields, we see that are gone, okay, because those are the fields, uh, basically if you select more than one of them, okay, those calculations are not valid, okay. So if you select more than multiple lines, you can keep on adding as many lines you want, and it would give you the exact entire description, okay, over here with the average cost. So this is how the estimate is created, and see you in the next video. So how the next video would be like, how do you convert an opportunity into a product and estimate into a sale order. Thank you.